Yo, this is Itana Plays Pokemon Black 2. So, now that we gotten ourselves some new cool Pokemon, including a shiny Pokemon, it's time for us to battle some of the strongest trainers available in this game that is not part of the Pokemon World Tournament. That'll be the things I'll be doing before we end this Let's Play. For this episode, we're gonna play against some cool trainers in Castelia City. Not just any place as well, because if you know Pokemon, the series since the 90s have been created by one company called Game Freak. Well, apparently Game Freak likes to add themselves into the game as well. And they have done so in this game. For example, there's a place called the Game Freak Building. And here, there are some interesting people. And here is the building as where we want to go. So if you go in here, we are in the Game Freak Building. Hi there, you're participating in the medal rally, aren't you? Let me have a look here. The number of medals you have is 18. I have 30. You collected many, but I'm not going to lose. Yeah, probably. My rug and roll ability is sturdy. If an attack that will knock it out hits it when its full HP is full, it will stay standing with 1 HP. The maniacs for items sure are odd. They buy ordinary items are much more than normal. If you hold on to items, even ones you have no use for, you might be able to sell them to a maniac. Yeah, it's basically some cool hints. Alright, now let's take the elevator. So which floor do you want to go to? There's only one floor we can go to, which is the 22nd floor. And here we have the main prize. Hello, this is Game Freak. This place is cold because we have to keep the servers cool. Cool. That's interesting. Now, I'm thinking a new plan of a game. Oh, I see. Well, doesn't matter. I'm the graphic designer. To draw something I've never seen, I need to observe a lot of objects. Not only do I have to look at them, but also need to analyze them and truly absorb them. A game is something to think about, program, and at the end, hope for. Work, 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 please work. Okay. I'm the sound designer. I just woke up. What the kind of music people like? Oh, you become strong, I can tell. Do you want to have a battle with me? No. I've been racing Pokemon thinking about their abilities in just the right combination of held items. What a pity. Probably. Hello, I am the game director. Ah, you're working on your Pokédex. If you fill it up a lot, please let me see. And then this guy as well. I'm Snorlax. No, I'm the planner. I don't mean to butt in, but the item leftover is important, isn't it? It's pretty useful in battle. Do you want to battle and test it? No, really? My Pokemon are pretty tough. Oh, are they? I like that. So these two here are trainers in Game Freak, but don't think that they are walkovers. They are pretty hard. They have Pokemon, 6 Pokemon in the team, all above level 70. And this guy here, he only has Pokemon with leftovers as items, but this guy has a very varied setup. Let's try the varied setup first, so let's go talk with him and battle him. But only when you're ready, of course, because it's going to be a tough battle. Well, let's begin. So here we go, the first of 2 Game Freak 6 Pokemon battles in this episode. The first one is going to be Game Freak Morimoto. He has 6 Pokemon. The first one will be Liepard. Ordinary Liepard level 76! Yeah, I'm not even kidding you. That's a high level. Even though after my leveling in the last few episodes before I went to Colress, these Pokemon are still much higher level than me. So this is gonna be a bit really interesting. Luckily though, Liepard is a bit weak, so we probably can expose that. Liepard will use Fake Out. Now one thing you have to wonder about as well is that even though these Pokemon are, so this Liepard for example, not the strongest Pokemon, be careful though that Liepard still can deal some good damage. Even though Liepard's Fake Out that actually did more damage to itself than it did to me. Thanks to the Rocky Helmet. Thunderbolt on Liepard. Will be enough to KO it though? Yep, it will. Level 76 Liepard down and out. Next Pokemon up will be Simisear. That's the Monkey of Fire. So the best way to take care of the Monkey of Fire is to take care of it with the Monkey of Water. Let's do that. So in with Simipour to face off against Simisear. Also be warned that all of this monkey here has the Pitaya berry, which can be quite interesting. So the Pitaya berry is a berry that has some interesting power. Basically, when it has the berry with it and uses a special attack, it'll boost the special attack damage. So be careful. Let's go with Surf. Simisear will go first with Crunch. That's a dark physical move onto Simipour. The damage is pretty decent, not that much. Comes the Surf on Simisear. It's 5 levels above us, and it will survive the Surf. But here comes the berry. Pitaya berry will use a special attack, which is pretty good for it. Gonna use a full restore on Simisear as well. That means his special attack will now stay up and he's back to full health. But I'll just use another Surf to get his health back down. And it's back in the red zone again. It did not KO it though, but that's fine. We can do one more Surf. Simisear will use a Flamethrower. This one will be quite more powerful. But not enough though, because I'm water type, so I'm resistant to fire. Another Surf comes in and the Simisear goes down. Alright, that's 2 down, but still 4 more to go for this trainer. Next up will be Zebstrika. Zebstrika is an electric Pokemon, but it's also known for having some fire abilities, so I think we'll go with Crocodile, because Crocodile is at least immune to its electric ability. And Zebstrika, even though it's pretty quick, it's not that tanky. It's pretty squishy, so 1 Earthquake should take it down. Here we go. And look at the level of that one. Level 78. 8 levels higher than my Pokemon. That's something. I'm gonna use Pursuit on us. That'll deal low damage. I don't know why I used that one, because I'm a Dark type, and Dark types are resistant to their own moves. Earthquake will land on Zebstrika, will be enough for a KO though. The answer is yes. Even 8 levels above is not enough to save Zebstrika. It goes down. Moxie proc for Crocodile, which means its attack power will get boosted. Good amount of XP here as well. Arcanine's level 72. Alright, the next Pokemon to face now will be Simipour. So here comes the Simipour we're gonna fight instead. We could try to fight it with Crocodile, since he has a Moxie proc. But we don't have anything to do any measured data damage to it, but we can try. I mean, it might get KO'd, but at least we can use the Moxie for something. Let's just keep Crocodile and just take a risk and go with Earthquake. We get the first strike, because we're faster than Simipour. Earthquake lands on Simipour. Will it be enough to KO it though? Oh, that's almost! Almost! He also has a Pitaya berry, which is his special attack by 1. Simipour will now use Surf, which most likely will be a KO on Crocodile, because he's not that good in tanking and he's weak to water. So that's going to be a KO onto Crocodile. But that was almost a KO on Simipour. That was pretty impressive. Done by... pretty impressive done there. Alright, so that didn't work well. Well, we can go back to Magnezone again. Magnezone is good against water types with electric moves. Let's just go with a Thunderbolt. He will use a Surf. He's quicker than us. He will use Surf on Magnezone, which will deal some damage to us. Almost a KO as well, but we will survive. We land the Thunderbolt onto Simipour. Simipour goes down. That means there's only 2 more Pokemon left for this guy to fight. Who will be the next one though? It's going to be Swoobat. So Swoobat is Psychic and Flying. That's pretty interesting. So let's just stick with Magnezone for this one. Now, in case he might be outspeeding us, I don't think he will, but he might. I'm just going to take no risk here and going to use a Hyper Potion on Magnezone to get his health back to full. Because Psychic is not doing really well against Steel types. Flying is even worse because I have a quadruple resistance to Flying. So he shouldn't be able to do much damage to us as long as we just can survive that bit of damage. Here comes Psychic onto Magnezone. There will be some damage done, but not that much because Magnezone is resistant to Psychic. Let's give him a Thunderbolt. He's going to use this on another Psychic, so it was good of us to use the potion to survive. Thunderbolt lands on Swoobat. Super effective, will be enough to KO though. And it will. 1-hit KO with a critical hit, just to be sure of it. Very nice, well done, Magnezone taking care of Swoobat. That means there's only 1 Pokemon left, and that will be... Of course, it'll be Simisage, this third monkey. He has all 3 monkeys. Simisage, the grass-type Pokemon, will be the last one. So, Grass, we have two ways to take care of it. We can use Arcanine or Unpheasant. Both of them are doing really well, but I probably go with Unpheasant, because all these monkeys also have access to acrobatics, and Unpheasant is also resistant to those moves. Let's go with Unpheasant against Simisage. Let's try the new move I learned by leveling up, which is Sky Attack, which is the ultimate air flying ability for bird Pokemon. Simisage's Quick Rest will use Energy Ball. Energy Ball will deal reduced damage to Unpheasant because Unpheasant is resistant to grass. Comes Sky Attack, that means he'll be cloaked in harsh light. It's a two-stage move, so the next move now, Simisage will use Energy Ball again on Unpheasant. And here comes the Sky Attack. A very powerful attack. This one has about 140 power. Damage is so high, Simisage has no way to escape from this one. And Unpheasant KOs Simisage, and this battle is over. After all, I'm the strongest and greatest. Just kidding. You think about battles very truly. I lost, but I learned a lot from you. Besides, it was very fun. Come back again tomorrow. Yep, you can battle him and this guy once per day, so this means you have a lot of Pokemon battles you can do to get some good levels if you don't want to fight wild Pokemon or go through the Elite Four and champion every time, because that can be a bit tough as well. We need to heal up our team because it's time for us to face another 6 Pokemon battle right away. We're going to fight against the other guy who also has a lot of Pokemon, a little different mix of set of Pokemon, a lot of normal types here, but general Pokemon that can still be annoying. And also, more importantly, they all have leftover as item holding. That means even if you deal good damage to them, they will still heal a slightly amount every single turn. So you want to hit them hard and make sure they go down quickly. Alright. Let's get ready for this battle now. Okay, which Pokemon should we start with? I think we might just start with Magnezone here. I think that's gonna be fine. Because we don't have any fighting types, and there's a lot of normal types he has on his arsenal, so a lot of his Pokemon are very tanky. But I think we'll be doing really fine if we just stick with this. Worst case, going to use Crocodile, but he's a bit weak, a bit frail. So Perizos are great for just standing there and sustain himself to the other one faints. Well, let's go with the other battle. So this is the planner, of course. Let's test this battle. I like to win using my favorite Pokemon. Let's see what the Pokemon is, cause here comes another 6 Pokemon battle right away. We're gonna face off against Game Freak Nishino, and his first Pokemon will be Clefable. Clefable, the evolved form of Clefairy. This is a normal type Pokemon, but it becomes a Fairy type in Generation 6. The normal only this time, so if it was Fairy, you could probably use the Flash Cannon to take it out quickly, cause it's weak to Steel, but now it's only weak to Fighting. We can probably just try to do max damage here, but remember it's level 76, so it has a lot of ways to survive this one. Let's just go with Thunder Wave. Magnezone with Thunder Wave onto the Clefable. Remember that leftovers with a lot of tankiness makes it very hard to KO this Pokemon. Cosmic Power by Clefable, which means it's going to increase its defense powers and the special defense as well, meaning it becomes even more tankier to defeat. Let's go with Thunderbolt now on Clefable. Try to get it damaged. It still takes very low health. And it comes to Metronome. Which move will he use? He's gonna use Refresh. Wow. Of course it uses Refresh. I mean, come on. I gave it the Thunder Wave and now it just cured itself with a freaking Metronome. How lucky is that? Could use a Tackle or something. No. It has to get Refresh. Well, we're gonna paralyze it again because you don't want it to be able to move all the time. You're gonna use a Cosmic Power again to further increase its defense values, making it even harder to knock. It's gonna also use some health recovery from leftovers. This is sort of the strategy for using these Pokemon. It's basically to outlast your opponent. Just stand there, take no damage, heal a bit every time, and the Pokemon just gonna stretch their head. Whoa! Wow! Clefable almost got KO'd with a Thunderbolt there. Wow, that was so damn close. Whew. But the only thing I'm afraid about now is that probably he will get a full restore on Clefable. Exactly. Damn it. If I only get KO'd Clefable, it would have been so much easier. But now we have to go through a full restore. That means his paralysis effect is gone as well. Oh my god, how many times do I have to paralyze this thing? Thunderbolt is doing very little damage now because of the cosmic power. Just heals so well with the leftovers. So this is just so annoying. Well, here comes the paralysis effect number 3. How many times did I paralyze you now? Or are you gonna get another refresh, perhaps? Cosmic power again? Is it gonna sit there and use cosmic power forever? It's gonna be forever to KO it. I mean, I want to do this battle in this episode, so this is gonna be a long-ass episode. It's gonna keep on going. Look at that. It almost healed up the whole Thunderbolt. Okay, get another critical hit, please. That'll be good. Please. Wow, the damage is so low. Comes to stored power from Clefable. Doing low damage, and it comes another leftover healing. Let's just keep doing the Thunderbolts here. Damage is pretty low. So the thing about stored power that Clefable has is that the more stat boosts you have on your Pokemon, the more damage it'll deal. So with Clefable, that basically boosts its stats so much, like this one, you basically can be able to take a lot of Pokemon out pretty quickly. So that's basically how the tanking works for Clefable. Metronome again. Gonna use Whirlwind. Gonna switch out my Magnezone. Okay, doesn't like Magnezone. Gonna get in what? Simipour. Okay, Simipour. That'll be fine. More leftover healing. That's nothing we can do about it. Probably let's go with Waterfall, perhaps, with more some physical damage. We can try. Let's try Waterfall. Damage is almost worse. And of course it has the cute charm, which means of course you can make them fall in love with you if you're in the opposite gender. Gonna use Dark Void now. Wow. That means Simipour will fall asleep. That makes it even worse, because now it can't even attack. It's gonna heal itself with the leftovers. Oh, come on. Ugh. Damn. Yeah, I should really have brought the fighting type Pokemon with me for this one, just to outlast and crush these opponents, but yeah, this is just annoying. Clefable is so annoying to fight. Metronome for against the Crocodile, which I switched in. A Flame Burst. Okay, but yeah, I'm going Crocodile now because I just need some heavy machinery to just deal a lot of damage. Let's go Earthquake, because that's a stat bonus, a good heavy move with a lot of attack power. And even that one deals so little damage to a Clefable. Man, this is gonna be a long ass battle. I didn't have to do this in 2 turns, I think. Oh well, we'll see how much we can get. Another Earthquake now onto Clefable. Damage is still pretty low. It tries to make us sleep with Sing, but come on, you can't do this forever. I mean, the strategy of Clefable is really annoying, that's for sure. Let's go with Crunch then. At least with Crunch you have a chance to reduce his defense powers. Nope, he's gonna try to Sing us now. Leftovers is healing a lot. I mean, Leftovers healing about half the damage I deal with Crunch, which is really annoying. I really have to rely on critical hits now to really do a lot of damage. Metronome. Frustration. There's a move that deals damage based upon how unhappy the Pokemon is with the trainers. So of course, if the Pokemon is very happy, Frustration will deal pretty much no damage. There comes a cute charm, and now I'm gonna fall in love with Crocodile as well. Another Metronome. What will it do this time? Bubble. That's actually super effective against Crocodile. But it's pretty crap power move, so it doesn't really do a lot of damage. But will it reduce the speed of Crocodile, though? Can heal us have more with the leftovers. Damn it. Now I have a chance not even be able to attack with the Enfeeble. Okay, Earthquake again. Okay, Metronome, this one. Gonna use Refresh again! Come on! You kidding me? How many times have I even Clefable dodged the paralyzing effects? Pretty much all the freaking time. Oh boy. Now it's getting quicker than us. Gonna use Metronome. Focus Energy. That means Clefable's critical hit chance is increased. Crocodile, it will use Earthquake, because that's what it wants to do. I should have Knockoff or something, that will be great here. Because if you have the move called Knockoff, you can knock off the leftovers from the Pokemon, and the leftovers will not be able to be used for the Pokemon as long as the Pokemon is in battle. Magnet Rise this one. That's even worse! Oh, damn it! That means it now will levitate against my Earthquakes. Damn! Why has the Metronomes always been so good for Clefable? This is really, really unfair! Alright, immobilized by Love, which means this is going to be a free healing turn for Clefable. Submission this one. Also super effective because it's a dark move. And now Clefable get some recoil though, that's actually good for us. Thank you for using that move. Man, I spent so many minutes on this. Oh, here comes the Sing. And now Clefable made me fall asleep. Oh my god, can we get please done with this battle? It's just gonna heal itself forever, this one. I should have brought a fighting type Pokemon. I should. Fine. Let's get an Unpheasant then. One more Pokemon out to try to battle against this madness of Clefable. Cosmic Power again. You know what they're gonna do? Make it more tanky. So they're gonna take almost no damage, and the leftovers just stand there and heal and heal and heal and heal. They'll use the stored power to deal damage, and they're just gonna laugh at us every time we try to deal damage. Annoying. The worst part about Sky Attack as well is a 2-turn attack. So that means the damage we do will be able to heal itself twice. That'll do a lot of damage now. And we fall asleep again! Oh my god. Look, the Clefable's almost back to half health now because of the freaking leftovers. Well, it's no longer immune to earthquakes anymore. Use stored power as well on Pheasant to deal damage. Wow, one hit KO with a critical hit as well! Yeah, it did use focus energy, so look at that, it's back to half health. And leftovers has healed so much. Okay, then Superior, you can do this because you had a Leech Seed. That's great to counter the Leech Seed is amazing to counter the leftovers because that means you heal a bit, but then you'll lose a bit as well. Stored power again. If you critical hit again, I'm gonna be pissed off. Yeah. Of course, he critical hit again! And you heal again. Oh my god. Why did I do this? Arcanine then. Come on. He's almost healed over half the health back with this freaking thing. But at least I put up the... I managed to put up one thing though. I got back the Leech Seed on it. So that means it will lose some health now. Crunch. Almost no power damage. Here comes the stored power again from Clefable. Just gonna spam that move until I'm doomed. Gonna heal a bit with leftovers. And gonna lose a bit with Leech Seed. Actually losing almost more with Leech Seed now. That's actually pretty good. Wow, Leech Seed heals so much. Crunch. We're low damage, stored power. Yeah. Ugh, about that. Damn it. Oh my god, my god. What do I have to do? This is annoying. Okay, back to the Thunder Wave again on Clefable. We've spent 10 minutes on this one Pokemon now. We spent more time on this Pokemon we did on the whole of other team. Yeah, try to sing me to death. You can try. Alright, so come to Leech Seed again. Leech's gonna heal us back again. I should have used next time. I should have used Leech Seed. Actually, this is good. Leech Seed actually doing more damage than the leftovers healing, so I could actually KO it with this. But probably not. Thunderbolt on Clefable. Doing low damage, stored power. Should deal reduced damage to Magnezone because he's a Steel type. Leftovers will heal a bit, but the Leech Seed will damage it a bit. Okay, so end this episode when it's done this Clefable. Come on, I hope you don't have more full restores. That will be a nightmare. Oh, it's getting close. It's gonna sing. That's actually fine because Leech Seed should be able to do it. It's gonna heal a bit with leftovers. It's going to take more damage from the Leech Seed. Oh, wow! You might actually carry the next round, regardless of what happens. Unless they're using a physical move on us, though, that'll be best. It's paralyzed, it's finally not able to move, it will heal a bit with the paralyzing effect. And it's going to get itself taken away. Oh, one more turn! One more turn! At least all the damage been healed back by Minus Zone, though. So at least we got a nice counter to Clefable. We used the Leech Seed, which allows us to basically counter the leftovers. I probably should have done that in the beginning, and this Clefable would have been down a long time ago, because now Clefable is gone! We did it, guys! We did it! The biggest, most annoying Pokemon in the world is down! Oh boy, okay. Thank God for that. Oh, that was nasty. Lickilicky will be our next opponent. Oh, that will be even worse, I think. Lickilicky has a lot of cool power moves, and yeah. I don't know if we're ready for that one. I mean, we have 2 sleeping Pokemon here. We have 3 sleeping Pokemon. How are we going to survive this, guys? I don't know. But next episode, we're going to try the list. We're going to go against Lickilicky and find more Pokemon from Nishino. And after that, we're going to fight even more powerful trainers in the Unova region. Who will it be? You will find out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch. And that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time as my journey in Pokemon Black 2 continues.